So what's going on, guys? Today I am going to review Injustice 2, one of my personal favorite games, and I think it's definitely one of my fondest memories playing Injustice 1, so I was really hyped to play Injustice 2. But I've got to say, I am not underwhelmed at all. I think this game is definitely one of the best fighting games out there right now, and I definitely do think that I am going to enjoy this game for a lot longer than I expected to, because I expected this just to be a reskinned Injustice 1, maybe at the most. But no, I'm pleasantly surprised. The game modes are new and fresh. There's new characters. I love it. I think it's definitely a fresh fighting game experience for sure, and I think everybody should give it a shot on Game Pass at least. It's $1 for 3 months if you're the first time signing up. I definitely think you should give Game Pass a try just to play a few of their amazing games. And definitely this is one of them. This game is an electric fighting game with high-speed action, and I definitely do think that everything about this is amazing. Now I'm going to first go into the license. They use their license very well. The DC license is something that can be really good for a game, and I think they do that very well here. And I do have no complaints. It's an amazing story with the license and amazing characters that look amazing as well. And that leads me into my next thing. The story. I'm going to go into that very quickly. The story is amazing. It is one of the best fighting game stories that there is out there, and I definitely do think that this might be one of the most underrated fighting games, story-wise and action-wise, that you'll ever play. I think this might be the best fighting game I've ever personally played, and I think everyone deserves a chance and should give this game a chance. And it is amazing. I definitely do not think that you'll regret your decision if you decide to pay full price for this game. It is an amazing game, and it's definitely worth the price. The story mode, I'm going to go, again, I got off track, sorry for that, but I'm going to go back into the story mode. The story mode is an amazing story. It uses its license perfectly. It's a fresh, new idea. It's like a single-player fighting game story mode, but it actually makes sense. It actually makes you feel interested for the characters. It sells you on the idea that this story is made properly. Like, this is the only thing in this game, and you know what I'm trying to say. It seems like they really went all out, unlike other fighting games where they just, that's a secondary mode and that's not their prime focus. It definitely seemed like this got attention, and this deserved to have attention, and I think a lot of people are going to underrate this game, but I do think that if you have not played this game, you're missing out. I'm going to go into the online mode now. The online modes are amazing. I think they're a great, unique idea, and I think that the options are limited, but the options you do have are amazing, and I do think that everybody should give them a chance, especially if you're playing with a friend. Role-playing is amazing in this game. Like, you can definitely immerse yourself by creating stories with characters and whatnot, and you can have a blast if you just put your mind to it, really. The online mode will shock you, I think, and I think that if you haven't given it a chance yet, I think you give it a chance with a friend and you see how good or how fun it is, especially if you're a fan of the DC comics and the movies. Now I'll go into Multiverse, which was one of my favorite modes, and I think a lot of people will have fun with it. Multiverse is an amazing game mode. I'm not going to spoil too much because it's so impressive that I want somebody to go in with a fresh mind and a unique idea of what it could be and not spoil it and not have you go into a mindset of bad. I think it's an amazing game mode that if you give it the chance, it will surprise you. It'll make you definitely think differently about the experiences you've had in other fighting games like Mortal Kombat, and that Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter have nothing on this game. They have nothing on the Multiverse story, and they have nothing on the fighting here. Now, I do have a few complaints before I wrap this up and give you the ending score. I think that the blocking mechanic is pretty mediocre at best, and I do think that some of the characters were obviously given the shorter end of the stick when it came to moves, and I do think it lacks some of the great moves from Mortal Kombat and other fighting games like that. But overall, I do think that this is one of the best fighting games that you'll play, and that's why I think I have to give Injustice 2 one of the best reviews you'll ever see from me, and that is going to be a 9 out of 10. I absolutely love this game, and you will too if you just give it a chance. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Go check out my TikTok, Isaiah Pure TikTok, and I hope you have an amazing day.